Good morning and happy 4th of July. Yay, happy Independence Day. We just had a neighbor shoot off some type of firework, which is not great, especially because the cats are gonna be freaked out about it and my mom is coming to visit and she might bring her dog. So my parents are on the way. They're driving here now. They left at 10, so they should be here at 11. It's both my mom and my dad. My dad's visiting from San Diego, so he's joining my mom while they come up here and check out the new place. So my parents left. They had a really nice visit. It was great seeing them. They were here actually longer than I expected. They stayed 11 until 1:30. We all had lunch from Los Agaves. Andy went and picked it up for us. I had the tacos del mar, which is one taco had halibut, one had shrimp, and then they give you a side salad, a really good salad, and some Mexican rice. Andy got the chicken nachos as usual, and my mom got the agave salad, which is their house salad. But when you get it like as an actual entree, it's really big. You can add on a protein like chicken to it. She added on chicken. It comes with an avocado. It's really good. So that's what we had for lunch. We gave them a tour. We actually FaceTimed with my sister a bit. They're, you know, going to celebrate the 4th today as well, this evening though. Yeah, so it was a nice visit, and my parents have met Andy once before at Thanksgiving, but this is the second time they're getting to now like talk to him and meet him and get to know him a bit more, so that's good. Yeah, so I went and got some coffee afterwards. I need my coffee. And now I'm gonna start to make the peach pie. I was thinking about making it in the evening, but then I thought, no, I'll just do it this afternoon and get it done with. So I've got a bajillion peaches here. They actually smell pretty good. You can definitely smell them. I just sniffed them, so they are ready to go. I'm gonna follow that recipe my mom sent me called the peach lattice top pie, but I don't bother making a lattice on top, so anyways. Oh, also my mom brought us some Rice Krispie treats. Yay, she made some for the 4th of July using some special Rice Krispie treats that were on sale at Target. So the pie is almost ready. Yay! It was pretty easy, and it was good actually that I bought a surplus of peaches over the weekend. I bought 10 peaches instead of 8, but it worked out great. The recipe calls for 8, but I purchased 10. Anyways, it worked out well because some of the peaches had like gone bad or icky on side, so I ended up like tossing halves of peaches and stuff. So in total, I got about 8 peaches here. So I think I need to add 1 tablespoon of milk to the top of it. I might cut little slices in it for it to vent, and then pop it in the oven once it reaches 425. Yay! I had to build a little protector for the crust around the corners so it wouldn't burn. I know that they sell things that you can use to protect the crust, but I don't really make pies often enough to bother buying one of those things. So for now it works to just use a little wrap so the corners aren't all burnt. And there's all this steam coming off of it. Hopefully you can see it, because I just pulled it out of the oven and we've got little bubbling bits. So it needs to cool for 1 hour, then we can have some. We'll see if we can wait a full hour. It does look good, huh? I want to show you the table lamp that I bought it was just on Sunday, I think, with the July 4th sale. And so I've got the table lamp with my new lampshade from Anthropology. Right now it's just up in the master bedroom, but eventually when we have enough furniture downstairs, like side tables and a proper coffee table, I'd like to move it downstairs. So this is what it looks like for now. Up here, this is my old dresser. These are Andy's guitars, and here we go. This is just the shape of this lamp, which you've probably seen if you watched the last vlog, and then this is the top. Hello, good afternoon. Today is Thursday. Today is my first telecommute day. I've done a few of them around the holidays, but this is my first like full regular office day. It's been interesting. I really love it. It's super neat to have that flexibility. I learned that I cannot focus well in cafes or coffee shops because I went out earlier and I thought, oh, I'm gonna be like all those cool people, you know, at like French Press or wherever, where they have their laptops and they're typing away. That's me typing. Yeah, and they're like working, and I don't know. I just always had this cool notion of people doing that, and I'm like, I want to be able to do that. And now that I can, a lot of employees are allowed the privilege of telecommuting one day during the summer. I realized I can't focus. It just doesn't work for me. I went to a few different places. I went to Green Star at the public market. They had nice AC, but it was too loud. They had music playing. And when people make coffee, they do like a tamper or a temper, and they go boop, 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 and put the coffee grinds into that container, which they then, I don't know, whatever, they do their stuff. That was too loud. And then I went to Say Cheese because I thought, okay, I'll sit, I'll get lunch, and I'll have my laptop and I'll do some work there. They don't have Wi-Fi at all. Like, when she said that, I said, wait, do you mean it's not like unlocked Wi-Fi? Or she just said, we don't have Wi-Fi. And I was like, oh my God. So, I did get some food from Say Cheese. I got a salad. I already ate most of it, but you can see it if you want. Over here, I made a little mess. Yeah, this is my peachy keen salad. I ate all the dressing, so now I'm eating the bits without dressing. It is like a pretty good salad. It's seasonal. It's only offered during the summer. I love it. And then I got a cheese and salami plate for Andy and I to have for dinner tonight. Yay, so I'll show that to you later. I ended up going to a different coffee shop nearby called Handlebar Coffee, and just quickly sending some emails then because I was at St. Cheese and I can't do stuff. It was too hot at Handlebar, plus I kind of just wanted to go home and eat. And then I stopped at French Press, my normal coffee shop, and I was still like, nope. Even though I know that place, I know the location, I'm close to home, it has AC, it's still too much. Like, I can't focus on financial data when I've got all these people and noise and like music. I need pretty much silence. I need it nice and quiet. So I was like, okay, this whole working at a cafe or shop isn't working. So now I'm home and I'm just set up over here, and this is how I am working. It is after 5 o'clock, so I am logged off of work, although I'll probably check in. I do that every night. I get home from work and then I check my email. I'm always checking it. I should not be doing that. Anyways, so I'm trying to like disconnect from checking work, especially because I've been home doing it most of the day. I'm just kind of in that routine of checking. Anyway, so yeah, it's after 5. I put together the cheese and salami boards that I bought at Say Cheese today. I added a little bit of stuff that I have here in the pantry to the trays, but I'll show you what they look like. Yay! I'm using my new platter from Anthropology. I actually just got this in the mail, and I used it the other day to display a bunch of peaches, and then I'm using it tonight. So we've got the crackers and salami over here, and then the cheese over here. We've got the Humboldt Fog. I know that one. I've had that before, and that is served with a cara marmalade right there. We've got the Euphoria with toasted almonds. This is, I believe this one is the Euphoria that I've tried before. That's the almonds. And then we've got, I've never tried this, Charv Max. Oh wait, hang on, did I get it mixed up? No, I don't think I did. With dried apricots. That, and then the apricots. I think, I'm not really certain. I know I've had Euphoria before, and I've had Humboldt Fog. I added some additional items to this plate. I added some dried apricots that I've had, or excuse me, dried pears. I believe these are dried pears. I added this fig jam, which is actually made by Say Cheese. I bought it a while ago, and this is the first time I finally opened it, so the fig jam is actually really good. And then some dried cherries that I had, and I also added this cheese, which is the Mount Tam by Cowgirl Creamery, and it's like super basic and everyone loves it. So I think Andy and I will definitely prefer the softer cheeses. That tends to be my favorite, hence this. So I think he and I will like that a lot. Oh, and I added honey. Sorry, I added honey. This is a sage honey. I don't recall who makes it, but I really like it. So anyways, I added some extra items so that we could have more stuff to mix and try different items together. And then over at the salami one, I'm really not too familiar with salami. I've only tried like one of their basic salamis in the past. They've got the Barolo salami, one of those two, with house-made pickles. That's going to be on that side. And then they've got the Jacon Serrano. Dry cured ham. That's gonna be on this side, right? It looks dry cured, and that goes with the marinated olives, and I hate olives. So anyways, this is what we've got. We're gonna have that for our kind of unusual dinner tonight. But I hope Andy likes it, because we've never done like a cheese plate, even though I love cheese and we've been together for almost a year. So we'll check out where we're going tonight. The Santa Barbara Bowl. Awesome. Today is Friday afternoon. I worked this morning, took the afternoon off, and Andy and I are going to the Santa Barbara Bowl tonight for our first concert there. We are going to see Garbage. Blondie's opening. The funny thing is, at my workplace, like, everybody knows who Blondie is because they grew up with her like in the 70s or 80s or something, but not as many people know who Garbage is. And they've been around like 20 years, since 1995. I think the same year that No Doubt's Tragic Kingdom came out. Anyways, yeah, so nobody knows who Garbage is at my work, although most of the people, a lot of people who I work with, they're in their 50s and 60s, so it's kind of like a generational thing. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to the concert tonight. Kind of nervous, been thinking about it a lot, been looking at maps online, trying to get all the details figured out. We are going to park at the Santa Barbara High School. That's where everyone's told to park at for the bowl, because they don't have much parking on site. They just have parking for like the tour buses and then disabled people. They don't have like regular parking. So you park at the high school for $15, and then you walk like 8 minutes or so to the entrance of the bowl. And then I understand there's like a super duper steep hill that you have to walk up to get to the bowl. So I heard there's like little breaks and sort of enclaves and places you can catch your breath at. So I think I'll be wearing my sneakers tonight. I don't think I'll wear flip-flops given the all the walking and stuff. So I kind of need to figure out what to wear. I'm not going to dress up or put on makeup or anything. It's 82 degrees out right now. If we get sundowner winds, which is just like all this heat and winds that comes into the region when the sun goes down, hence sundowner winds. If those come, then it'll get really hot. But fingers crossed they don't come in and it just cools down and stays like in the 70s and stuff. So yeah, we're going to the bowl, and I'll bring my camera along, so hopefully I can show it to you. Like, I think that's the tour, that must be one tour bus. So we just got to the bowl. We walked up a hill. Right now this is the security. We just went through the security, and now we need to walk up a big old hill and follow a bunch of other people. And we can see some homes up there too. Yeah, they have
leaf patterns on the cement.
Oh, that's neat. They're still making our way up to the bowl. We've gone up that far so far. There's the alcohol area, and then there's some stairs in the bowl. The ocean's over there.
Yeah.
Yep. This is where everyone hangs out. They've got some items for sale over there, like soda, water, trail mix, which we just bought. They've got the alcohol over here. There's this terrace up top. You have to be like some invited member or something to go up there. And then they've got the gift shop. So I'm just gonna do a little bowl vlogging. I just ran into a gal, Sophia, who works at the French Press. I told her about the concert this morning, and she told her mom, and they bought tickets and just came. So it was really nice to meet her and her mom. And then I saw my old coworker Alicia and her friend Rob. They just walked right by. I feel like I don't know that many people in town, but sometimes I'll see a few and be like, oh, I fit in here. Anyways, we're just kind of like sitting off to the side because it's busy. It smells like smoke. It's overwhelming. I don't like sitting in our seats right now. It's just too much. So we kind of found a place off at the side to sit down on the curb to be a little bit more alone and quiet. There's the stage. The restrooms are literally underneath the stage. This is the merchandise over here. You can see all the t-shirts and stuff they have for sale. All kinds of stuff. Over there is the beer. Over here is the cafe. All the food. Well, some of the food and stuff like nachos and stuff like that. The ambulance. The little school bus which is taking people up and down the hill. And then where we've got our little snacks over there. Alright, say goodbye to the bowl and garbage. We're saying bye to the band.
Oh.
Goodbye,
Bye,
garbage.
Garbage was good.
Did you like it, honey?
Yeah, it was really good actually.
Can you hear okay?
It's a little, yeah, my ears are a little permanently damaged.
Me too, a little bit
okay.
of damage to our ears, but you liked it, honey.
Yeah, it's really good.
You did? Good. You're not too familiar with the songs.
No, I only recognize 2 songs. Probably they're like bigger hits that have hit the, you know.
Yeah, the more mainstream popular ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you recognize the 007 When the World Is Not Enough?
Oh
one?
yeah, so 3 songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to vlog right now because we're walking down a very steep hill.
It's
so
true.
the bowl is all walking and all steepness. When you enter, you just go straight uphill, and then the bowl itself, body aches. Push it. This is the push it.
They're still
playing.
Oh.
Man, that's
I figured
like
that would be the last song because that's a pretty popular song.
no, they play a lot. Angie and I, we don't want to deal with like a lot of people leaving. It turns out that Garbage played first before Blondie. I thought that Blondie was opening for Garbage because I'm like, I love Garbage, and Blondie, whatever. But turns out I'm wrong, and Blondie's what everyone wants to see, but I don't care about. So the good news for us is that we didn't have to wait and watch another artist perform Blondie until Garbage came on. So, yeah, that's the hill we just traversed down. And then when we entered, it was right over here. It's a little bit complicated.
Yeah. It was a fun time.
Thanks.
Have a good evening. You too. Thank you.
Thank you. They had wristbands over there, and you can enter that way or going up this other hill. So it's a little bit complicated figuring out like how to go. And then down here is where we had originally entered. That's quite a hike.
Yeah.
That was quite a hike indeed. And now, yeah, it says no re-entry. We're good.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people in the neighborhood, they all hear this music.
I could see a house. Well, you can see it.
I can see the homes up there too. Oh, the clouds look really pretty, honey.
Oh yeah.
You see? Yeah. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and the moon's out too.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Aww. So
Oh,
Andy and I are complaining about these 2 girls who showed up late. They sat immediately in front of us. They both had their hair done and nails and makeup, which I don't have any issue with. The issue I have is that they showed up late, and then they proceeded to take their camera and go zoop, really high, blocking the view. I couldn't see.
Yeah.
And then they stood up.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Not back in our section. If you're in the front, sit up and whatever. But when you're in the back, you show up late, you're blocking people's view, you're standing up. So many no's.
Yeah. It was very rude.
Yes, it was very rude of them. Hi there. We are home now. We got home before 9 o'clock, which ended up being perfect for us because we didn't like to stay out late. So anyways, yeah, Garbage came on before Blondie, and we were both like, oh my gosh, we didn't expect that. And it was great. They had a long set list. Like, they played at least 12 shows, and at that point Andy and I were like, okay, let's get going. It's been over an hour, so let's go home. And everything was nice. When we left the venue, no one else was leaving. No one else was leaving the parking lot at the high school. And they really jam in cars at the Santa Barbara High School. It's very interesting, actually. When we were leaving, they had all these cars parking around a roundabout and like parked all along weird places. So they smush cars in. Anyways, it was great just leaving, no one else there, no line to exit, no line to leave the parking lot. And we got on the highway. It was still light out, so it wasn't totally dark and scary while driving. I'm such an old fuddy-duddy about it. I don't like when it's like super dark at night and you can't recognize streets and you don't know where you're at. So yeah, we're home now and relaxing. We picked up dinner on the way home, and yeah, we had a good time. I'm glad we went. I've wanted to go to the bowl for a while, so it was a great experience, but not one I'm eager to repeat anytime soon because yeah, I just can be a little bit overwhelming with like all the people, noise and stuff. So, but I did get my really good trail mix there, thanks to Andy. The Peacock Family Farms fancy trail mix for $6. They have all kinds of local food there at their concession stands. It's really interesting, like a local meat company. They have their dried like beef sticks jerky. They've got the cheese plate from Say Cheese. They've got all this local food there, so it's super cool. And I don't feel like they jacked up the prices too much, except the parking is a little bit much. I feel like $15 is kind of expensive to park at the high school, but anyways, yeah, so we're home now, and I'm grateful that Andy went with me and that we had a good time.